In this video, I will be showing you the connection between Google Sheets and MailerLite with the help of Pabbly Connect. The amazing thing about this specific video is that I'm going to be using conditional routing in between, so that what we really want to do is, if you see a customer field right here, you want to send this email to a different group inside MailerLite. While if you see the affiliate option right here, you will be sending the same data to a different group inside MailerLite. To show you the explanation and to show you all the specific things, I have actually created two groups inside MailerLite. One is affiliates and the second one is customers. In this specific case, if a row data contains customers right here, the specific person will be added to this specific group. If affiliate is mentioned right here, this specific person will be added to this specific group right here. Okay, so let me just show you how the whole integration works with the help of Pabbly Connect. So the first thing that you actually have to do is you just have to make sure that your add-on is installed, and the add-on that we really want to install is the Pabbly Connect webhook add-on right here. To install this add-on, you can just click on Get Add-ons right here. And after that, you can make a search for Pabbly and you can just install this add-on from the G Suite marketplace. Once the add-on is installed, you will see a menu item which will appear something like this over here. In this specific column, the C column is the one which will be our trigger column, because this is going to be the last column in this entire row. We will always be selecting the last row to be our trigger column whenever we want to do an integration with Google Sheet. So I'm just going to click on add-on and I'm just going to click on initial setup, because we really want to do an initial setup. The first thing that it actually asks is us for the webhook URL, and this webhook URL will be supplied from the Pabbly Connect workflow that we will be building up after this step. And the second is the trigger column, that is the last column inside your entire row. So in this specific case, the trigger column will be C, and the webhook URL will be something that we will be creating inside Pabbly Connect. So I will just click on create new workflow button right here, and I will be creating Google Sheets conditional sending to MailerLite. So I just created my workflow by the name of conditional sending, and I'm just going to save this workflow. As soon as I do that, the first thing that you actually have to set up inside your workflow is the trigger. So I will be just using Google Sheets as a trigger because we really want to receive data from Google Sheet. And I'm going to say that any new spreadsheet row will be basically sent to MailerLite in real time. So I'm just going to copy this webhook URL right here. Okay. And I'm just going to paste the same webhook URL right here. Okay. Now, even before doing anything, I'm just going to run a test just to make sure that your row is getting sent properly. And to run a test, what we are going to do is we are just going to click on capture webhook response right here. Okay. Because we really want to receive the data at our end. Okay. So I'm just going to click on capture button, and after that I'm just going to click on send test button. And you can see 𝗪𝗵𝘆 𝗣𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆 along with his email address and along with the title, which is the customer title, is already sent to Pabbly Connect. And you can see the data is already captured, and you can see the name is right here, the email address is right here, and sent to MailerLite group, which is customer, is already right here. Okay, this means our webhook is set up successfully. Now what we can do is we can just click on submit button right here, and our entire integration will work perfectly. The next thing that you actually have to do is you just have to click on add-ons. And if you really want to add, if you're really going to add any data manually yourself, you can just click on send on event. After this, whenever you are going to add any new row, it will automatically be sent in future automatically whenever a new row is created. But in this specific case, what we really want to do is since we already have data already written, I'm just going to click on send all data, which will actually send this data one by one to Pabbly Connect in real time. Okay. So before even clicking the button, the send all data button, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up my entire workflow inside Pabbly Connect first, because we actually have to map our MailerLite integration so that the data can reach to MailerLite whenever we are going to send data and pushing data from Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. So the next thing that you actually have to do is you just have to click on this plus button. And because we actually want to do some conditional sending based on this specific value, we actually have to use the router application which is available right here. Now this is a conditional router where you can specify different condition, and based on those condition, different paths can be taken by the whole automation scenario here in itself. So the first one is the route 1 and the second one is the route 2. So what we can do is we can just click on this 3 dots right here and we can edit the name for this route. I'm just going to say customers. Okay. And for this specific route, I'm again going to change the name and I'm just going to say affiliates. Okay. So you can see both the route names are changed and it is customers and this one is affiliates. Okay. So I'm just going to click on settings for customer because we really want to set up this whole customers integration first. And I'm going to say that whenever this send to MailerLite group has the value of customer, okay, whenever this is equal to customer, then do something. So I'm just going to fire this request. I'm just going to save this filter and I'm just going to send the test request. And you can see it has said that the condition currently is true. For this specific person, for the data that we have already captured, the condition is successful. This means if the person's send to MailerLite group is customer, this condition will fire up. Okay, so you can see the condition is true. So I'm just going to click on plus just to set up my entire workflow from this step onwards. So I'm just going to click on plus. And the very first thing that I'm going to choose is MailerLite because we really want to send data and add subscriber to MailerLite. There are multiple methods that you can use. In this specific case, I'm just going to use the add subscriber method because we really want to add new subscriber to MailerLite. After that, I'm just going to click on connect with MailerLite button. And you can see it gave us an option to enter our API key. So I'm just going to click and open the developer API in a new window. And you can see my API key for my account is right here. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm just going to push and publish and save this API key right here. So I'm just going to save it and you can see it automatically fetched all the groups in my account. It fetched the customers and it fetched the affiliates right here. In this specific case, because the condition is all about customers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that I really want to add this person to customers sheet. And the email for this person is something that we can actually map right here. So I'm just mapping the email address and the name. So I'm just going to map the entire name right here. If you really want, you can even split the name into 2 different parts, but I'm not going to do the splitting here because it will otherwise get very complicated and you won't be able to understand the whole scenario that I really want you to understand. So I just entered the email and within the first column I entered the full name. Okay, and since everything looks fine to me, I'm just going to click on save. Okay, and I'm just going to do a test request once to make sure that everything is working fine. So you can see this specific person is already added and I can just save the workflow now because everything seems to be in order. If you go to MailerLite now, you can see 0 subscribers are shown right here. But if you reload this page, you will actually find there are 1 subscribers which are added to the customers group right here. If you click on that, you will find the email address of this person right here. If you click on that email address, you will find the full name, which is Neeraj Agrawal, would be added to this specific subscriber. And you can see the subscriber profile is loading up. And you can see that first name right here. Okay. So it seems everything is in order and everything is working fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on save. I think I already did that. And I'm just going to click on done. And you can see the customers step contains 1 step. And this router is actually set up for customers. Okay. Now I'm going to set up this affiliates as well. So I'm just going to click on setting button once again. And I'm just going to do the same thing for send to MailerLite group. This equals to, last time it was equal to customer, but this time it is going to be equal to affiliate. Okay. And you can see the affiliate text is right here. So I'm just going and copying and pasting the entire value exactly as shown in the Google Sheet file. And I'm going to say that if this value equals to affiliate, I'm just going to save it and sending a test request. And you can see the condition is false because the last webhook or the last value that we captured actually equals to customer. So you don't even have to worry about this. It is just telling us that the last condition that you have, the last data that you actually received would have failed. Okay, that's okay. You know, we can actually send new data and we can still get the response. And once this is all set up, I'm just going to click on plus button again. and I'm just going to select MailerLite again, and add subscriber is the method that I'm going to use. Connect with MailerLite. Since we already connected one of our last account, I'm just going to select the very same account again, and I'm just going to click on save. Okay, it is asking us for the group ID. The affiliates is the group in which we really want to add the data. Email is this specific email, and the first name is again this specific first name and the last name. Okay, even though I'm mapping this specific data, and this person will actually be added to both the list or both the groups, but don't worry about the future data. It will all be sent according to the specific affiliate or customer value that is present inside that specific person. Okay, so I just mapped it out. I'm just going to save it, and I'm just going to do a test request once to make sure everything is working fine. And you can see this specific person is also added to that specific group. And once everything looks fine, you can just save it and you can click on done. Okay, this means our entire workflow is now saved, and we do not even have to do anything now, because the first step is the Google Sheet. This specific workflow will receive data from Google Sheet whenever we push the data from Google Sheet. And after receiving the data, it will do a conditional routing based on customers and affiliates. If they found the value to be customer, it will do this step. If they find the value to be affiliate, it will do this step. Okay, this means everything is in order and you do not even have to do anything now. Now let me just try and run this entire scenario once. Okay, before even trying to run this scenario, let me just go to this subscribers list once, and inside groups you can see one subscriber, and one subscriber is right here. Okay, if you really want, you can even empty both the list, because we do not want any complications here. I'm just going to send the data now. So I'm just going to click on add-ons. I'm going to Pabbly Connect webhooks button right here, and I'm just going to click on send all data now. As soon as I click that button, you can see the working logo is appearing right here. This means all the data is getting sent to MailerLite in real time. Okay, and it will just take few minutes, and you can see the working logo is totally empty now. So you do not even have to refresh this page, because what I have seen is this data does not get updated in real time. But what you can do is you can just go and click on this all subscribers button right here. Okay, and you can see that currently it is showing all the active subscribers. But if you really want to see all the subscriber, you can just click this button and you can click on all subscribers right here. Okay, and you can see all our subscribers are currently added. Okay, and as you can see, all the subscribers are right here, as you can see them right now. Email is already sent to them, just to make sure that I think MailerLite does not allow you to add unconfirmed subscribers. So I guess a confirmation email is already sent from MailerLite's end. But what you can see is all the 14 subscribers are added right here. Okay, if you move that to this specific sheet, you can see 14 are the total number of people which were there in the list, and you can see the count is 14. So 14 subscribers are now added. I'm just going to click on filters. I'm just going to click on groups, and I'm just going to say groups belong to customers. Okay, and you can see 9 subscribers are added which have the customer tag in them. Okay, 𝗪𝗵𝘆 is one of the email which was actually added to both the emails because we were doing the initial setup. But you can see 9 subscribers are added to the customers group, and if you can click on affiliates group right here, you can see 6 subscribers are added to the affiliate group. If we remove this 𝗪𝗵𝘆 from this specific list, which we can do now, the total subscriber will be, I don't know how to remove it, the total subscriber would be 5. Now if you count it here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 were the affiliates and rest were the customers. Okay, and you can see the whole process has worked perfectly and accurately according to the setup that we actually did inside Pabbly Connect. So I believe every setup is done perfectly, and I believe everything you might have understood. Just in case if you have any questions, and if you really want to understand the whole scenario, or if you are getting any complications somewhere, feel free to write us at admin@pabbly.com, and my team will be happy to help you in just about anything that you really want. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you.